Hello, everybody.
What's up?
Hey, we got Ryan, we got me, John, we got Polly.
Hey.
So we got a couple of your questions, so thanks, everybody. And I'll get an episode out soon once life turns to a little bit normal. So the first one was, with everyone writing all over the world, how much do the songs change, if at all, when everyone gets together? Which is what we just did. We just got together.
We're fresh off this.
And all three of us, this is the first time we actually had Polly write songs for two, which was great.
Yep.
So this is really relevant to us because we write separately and then we come here together. Anybody want to take a stab at how we start this? Ryan?
Sure. Yeah, I think. Well, we make sure to focus without forcing it, but we make sure to focus on everything sounding collaborative and being collaborative. And I think being egoless helps a lot. I mean, I know everyone has an ego to a degree, but when we got in the studio this time, we just all, even if we wrote the song, we might lay down the track here or that, but then we all got together and we're like, what does this mean? Does that sound good? How can we add this, add that? And we all sing on each other's songs and we all just get together. And to me, at least, and I think you guys are on the same page, we look at it as my goal is making the album good, not my songs versus your songs versus your songs. Because it's an album.
Yeah.
We're not making my songs. We're not making your songs. We're making our album.
Yeah, and you want it to all flow. And
I care about your guys' songs just like I care about my songs because it's all part of the same thing.
Well, yeah. And
So it's not,
you want it to be shitty.
I want it to be awesome. Yeah, and I want it to be awesome.
I think specifically on this one, Ryan did really good at bringing in other people's voices into the songs. Even narratively, when I was talking narrative, that's why I brought that up in the recording, because I think your stories or your songs are sort of telling stories and you're using different voices. So I thought that was really impressive. And
well, thank you.
Yeah, it's harder for me to go, who's going to sing this and how that
all work together. You usually have a good idea of that. Yeah.
It's not very often you get in a band that has 4 or 5 people that are all songwriters and all very talented.
I'm surprised it actually doesn't get more messy, It was pretty...
At all.
Yeah.
I think we all have the same goal, truthfully, because even when John and I started this originally, it was just him and I talking. We were always, even though we all come from different idea places and we look at things differently, we always seem to have the same end goal. I think our goal is the same, and I think that's pretty important.
Yeah, and I think the fact that we're all multi-instrumentalists and all singers, for us, we're not precious about that. Like if someone can do it better than us, or better than
I think being
we can do it all ourselves, which we ended up.
Yeah, no one in this band is like, I have to play this guitar.
Yeah.
I have to play this bass part.
Yeah.
I think a lot of those songs that we ended up almost doing all the instruments ourselves. We knew that once we got the singing going, that everyone would work together and it would feel like every song was ours.
And it does.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
And also our producer Zach was pretty good. What do you think of Zach?
I love Zach. I think he's great.
Yeah,
She doesn't mean that.
Not.
She hates Zach.
I don't mean it in a lovey-dovey way.
No, I'm just kidding. Zach is awesome.
But he's great to work with. It's easy. He has great ideas. He's go with the flow. It's a smooth process.
Yeah, and I can see how maybe sometimes, because he even talked about musicians that are really like, he'll show them something because he gets excited, and then they want to do it themselves, and they don't want him to do it. And whenever Zach had an idea, we were like, just go do it, because you have it already.
Well, I think at least all three of us have been in bands long enough that I don't need to prove to someone I can play guitar.
Well, yeah.
Bass. You know what I mean? I don't need to be precious because
we're not trying to prove
I
anything.
really just want
it's
the
not
album to be our vision. So it's easy.
In Nanako, I need your face to get to the next question. Sorry,
I need your face out of over here.
Bring me your face.
Nanako actually
did
a couple piano songs, so step over here and give me your face.
Give me your face.
And let me
get my belly
this way so you can. And your face here. I need your face for this too. So yes, she ended up playing piano and a lot, even some vocals too.
Yeah.
So thank you. So
some bananas.
Bananas. Two questions for you. Are there plans to do more group vocals on the new record? So this is when I was right before we were.
Yeah.
Let me see if there's any more similar to those done in. Yeah, Obvious. Oh, yeah. So a lot of people really took to that song Obvious because your two voices are really strong. And once again, I think it tells like a story.
Yeah.
So we actually hit that a lot on this record.
Yeah, if you like Obvious of our first album, I think you'll like a lot of the new album.
There's barely any songs that are just one of us. I think.
I don't think there's a single song on the.
Take 5.
Yeah, I don't think there's a single song on the album other than what will probably be the last song on the album. But
and that's actually
one vocal.
Questions coming up too. So let's. What is this person's second question? Really love how well Polly and Ryan sound in that song.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Thank you, though. That's awesome.
Well, why can't
I also like the way we sound in that song.
Especially second question. Oh, question. You are bringing in other writers again as well, or whether just the 5 of you? Okay. Yeah, are we bringing in writers other than the people in the band?
Did not on this album.
So the ones who actually wrote the songs have been working on them for the last year.
Yeah.
Ryan wrote, I wrote, and Polly wrote.
Yep.
But also Mike, Polly's husband from the band called Murderland, also wrote
Yes.
Runaway then. With you writing
Runaway
music.
with me, yeah. And chorus of Buzz Off.
Buzz Off.
So yeah, on the last record we had Vapid and Jay Prozac.
Yeah.
Right, but this time we had so many. Just between me and Ryan, we already had enough songs.
Dude, yeah.
And I think also, I think our focus felt a little bit different. It seemed more like a personal us getting together. Maybe I'm wrong, but from my end.
Well, from my end too, because I
was
just in terms of the involvement, because I came in to sing at the end of that one, but this time it feels like more like mine or I'm part of it as a whole.
Yes,
your
exactly.
songs.
It's our band, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was the goal. And speaking of which, I assume if we're going to do another one now, Mike was the new Polly in the band. I think is going
I'm
to
not the noob anymore.
But I think he's going to be in that position too, where it'll be more of a voice.
Yeah, when you have that many
choices
people in a
and
band
singing,
that are songwriters, bringing an extra one seems almost too chaotic.
Yeah.
At a certain point.
Yeah.
But this, I mean, it's probably going to end here, but it excites me because I've never been in a band with like 4 really good lead singers.
Right.
I know, we have so many singers, and then Zach even jumping in there for
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God.
It was pretty very powerful, I think, today. Okay, so the obvious one, this is someone else. The obvious one is, will there be live shows?
I don't know. Will there?
I think the answer is definitely yes.
Yeah.
The question is to eventually, though.
Yeah, we don't know.
Do we have a time frame? No. I think we can all agree, though, there will be. We're gonna play shows.
We
will play shows.
I'm still trying to get them to Japan.
Does that mean? Does that mean?
Japan.
Does that mean we're gonna do a full tour or anything? Who knows? But there will be shows.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there
We'll
was
make it happen.
Tyson, who plays drums and who's also that runs Rubber Lit, at first had an idea that we would do some sort of show or something at the bookstore or something. But
Yeah.
I think
that's this time around.
I think we just realized it was going to be too
tight.
too much. 5 days to
If we
get the
had,
full
like,
record.
But
2 weeks or
eventually, overseas and in America, we plan on. We definitely.
Yeah, I think so too.
But first, we're just gonna make sure this record is done so it can grace everyone's ears to the most beautiful thing they've ever heard.
Yes. Oh, I'm so excited. I want to hear it.
Hi, puppy.
Yeah. We were supposed to get a copy of it today to listen to, but there was some problem.
Zach messed everything up.
I take
we're
that
being
back,
honest.
all that stuff I said about that.
Yeah, we tried to listen to it. It's just a big, huge buzz. So it's probably. I'm thinking it's some very simple thing.
Yeah.
So here's a question. I pre-warned Polly about this question, Jeff.
Yeah.
So
How to?
it's the second. If it's not too personal, Polly's weight loss journey is amazing. It's almost like a question in a statement.
Yeah, it's like a compliment to.
Yeah.
It's a compliment.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's like a weight loss journey per se. Maybe just an overall health journey of. I stopped drinking 5 years ago, and I just kind of got back to my drinking, being crazy weight of the person I was before, and just being active and healthy, and I struggle with my disease, and so there's a lot of with eating and all this stuff. It's it's a lot. So I don't ever go into any day. I don't diet or do anything like that. I'm just living my life, but I am very active. I think I calculated that I delivered and loaded 32,000 pounds of liquid death by myself last year.
Wow. So you're just being way more active. Yeah.
Yes. So that's water is not light.
Go you.
No, it's not. Heavy.
But I
Stop
appreciate you
drinking,
for noticing. But it's interesting putting yourself out there because it's before a few years back and people there's comments about me being fat, and then it's now, oh, you're skinny. It's just crazy, that people are just
Damned if you do,
Everyone's
damned if you
gonna
don't.
Yeah.
Right?
That's
You
one
know,
of the, you
it's
put
like
yourself
nobody's-
out there as a figure. People are just you're open to criticism.
You just
on
have
everything
to
about your life.
let it go.
I assume this person want to know about my weight loss journey as well. I don't have anything else to say.
Yeah. Okay. Now here's the last one is actually more. Is it pretty serious question, but it happened. So this is my, I just forgot his name, so I won't say it. I'll add it later. Any plans to eulogize Billy? Can't wait to hear the new music. So that was the comment. So,
Yeah, I mean,
it did. When I left Japan to record this, I just got this question, and I was like, oh, we are doing that, and it's going to be heavy to do it. So both me and Polly wrote songs, not corresponding with each other about saying that we're going to do that.
yeah,
but we both sort of had I think we both had the idea that we probably couldn't do this record without acknowledging, because it was so important to us already. It was part of the family. It just we hardly even we recorded together. Polly met him then, and then 2 months later
I was
we
like,
did
thanks
shows.
guys, thanks for introducing me to this guy who I adore. Like now I have to deal with this.
Then we did the show in Chicago where he was very sick and he performed. So Polly wrote a song about that, and I wrote a pretty angry song about it. So.
Yeah, we got both sides of the spectrum.
Yeah, he had sort of criticized me in a funny way about my songs weren't Screeching Weasel enough. There wasn't enough like cynicalness in it. So I actually used his death to try to please him to write something.
Yeah, and then it's funny because I kind of addressed that in my song too. That he's,
you guys both.
He doesn't want to write songs about love. He doesn't want
He would be very happy with both of your songs. They're both very different, and they both captured his essence really well. I think he'd be really happy.
I would say that too, because that comes out of that. So we don't just talk about Billy last, but some of the things that set up too, just the dynamic between those two songs kind of show where our direction on the record is going. It's a little bit more all over the place.
100%.
Is in a great way.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound disjointed or weird.
Flow together as a record, but it is like
for sure. Because I think sometimes when you say it's weirder or different, people expect it's gonna be like slower, like
or
weirder, and it's not. I think it's even way catchier than the first album.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of different moods going on, and it's awesome. Yeah,
it is.
Because I brought the idea together because of the response to my book Weasels in a Box, and it was based on. And we got,
nope, your questions are last. Hey, excuse me, sir.
Ooh. And we had the idea of it being influenced by Weasel, and then we did that on the first record then.
Yeah.
But we just really got along as people so well that I'm not pushing that as much, even though me personally, I am going back and listening to stuff and still trying to incorporate it.
Yeah,
I think
because I didn't allow myself to do that for years.
We're all. I mean, you found Weasel. And the rest of us are all influenced by it, so that'll always be there.
Yeah,
but I think we did touch away off a little bit. I mean, there was a point when John and I at the beginning were literally like, I was like, all right, I'm gonna make this song sound like this Weasel song. You make this song sound like that Weasel song. Yeah. And we definitely got away from that. Yeah. We just started kind of naturally writing like us. Yeah. But the Weasel influence, that's gonna be in everything I do. I mean, you're the reason I play guitar. Like your guitar playing inspired me to play guitar.
And that was one of the things with me, and I loved being in a band with Vapid and Ben because I couldn't write like them, but I loved how they wrote. Yeah. So even I tried to write a song like Every Night for this one, Blame Takes Two, and it doesn't sound anything like Every Night.
Awesome.
So that's it.
Cooler though. It's more punk rock to be like, not be like, okay, we're gonna write a song like this or with like this.
Exactly. I think moving away from that's better because your and I's styles have never been. I'm going to write a song like this. You're going to write a song like that. It's so anti you and I's personalities. You know what I mean? Almost where it's like you and I are such freestyle artist type people.
Go with the flow.
I think you gel there naturally.
All right. So this is such a situation. We just got done yesterday, and now I'm flying out with Nanako.
We're taking him to the airport as soon as we're done.
And Ryan is going to be driving back
across the country
to Kentucky now. Not Cincinnati now. Yeah.
I don't got to go nowhere.
Yeah. And Polly's gonna stay right here because we're in her house.
Yep.
Take a nap. That's it.
So thanks for sending the questions and thanks for
so much.
supporting the show. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.